Wednesday, the 26th of February, and we're here to look at the astrological weather report for these times. So I've set up a chart. So what I'm going to do first of all is share so you can see it. There we go. Very, very, how can I say it? Well, I suppose interesting times, but very strange feeling times. The days as we get towards the very end of the zodiac belt, the sun is now in Pisces, and so it's reaching the end of its journey of one cycle, and it will, on the equinox, burst through into Aries and start a new beginning, a new cycle. But the days when we get all of these planets in Pisces are they feel quite surreal, to be honest with you. So let's just burrow down a little deeper into that and try and explain it. Right, first of all, the planets involved. Excuse me. So we have Ceres here, a representative of Yin, the feminine, the Sun, Saturn, again a feminine planet, but quite dour and authoritative. One of the old archaic symbols. Mercury, and then Neptune here. So that's quite a lot. We have the moon approaching Pisces. It's going to be forming a new moon or a conjunction with the sun day after tomorrow, I think. And here we have we have Pallas Athena and Pluto together in Aquarius. Okay. Um, Mars is over here, Jupiter here, Uranus here. So the rest is really just a scattering of planets. You don't even have to follow astrology to look at this and say, look, they're all in a lump, and they are. The ones that are not in Pisces, but part of that lump. So Eris, a dwarf planet, very feisty, full of discord, disharmony, aggression. Chiron representing woundings and how we deal with our wounds, how we deal with grief, how we deal with loss, how we deal with something that is massively disappointing or embarrassing. And then Venus, an Earth planet, representative really of our enjoyment of this dimension, the bringer of life, if you follow Egyptian mythology. Okay, Venus is a planet that is fairly close to the sun. It travels with the sun. It is as far as it gets away from the sun. And when Venus and the sun are in different zodiac signs, then we get a noticeable discord in the sky. Um, there is a difference going on. Everything is not in harmony. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at how this might feel for us. With this lot in Pisces, we should be feeling the lethargy, the lack of energy, the need to really slow down, like a total confusion where we're just sort of slowing our pace. We're in fog. It all is getting very wearing, and maybe we need a nice place to sit down. So with Pisces, we also get a feeling of giving ourselves up to something greater. There is something much bigger out there, and we are very aware of it at this time. And so it's like lifting your eyes up and handing everything to a higher energy or a higher feeling of higher entity. After we've burst through from Pisces into Aries, the cycle takes us into new life, the bursting into life from the dissolution and the primordial waters of Pisces, something into new life. And it also represents the birth of a baby, something new. And we get a great sense of me, I. Aries is very focused on the self. So it's all about one's personal understanding of oneself, what personally we want ourselves at the center. With Pisces, you have the complete opposite. By the time we get to Pisces, and in fact, to get to Pisces, we have to go all the way around the zodiac belt. By the time we get there, there is no sense of self. There is just the sense of the transpersonal, the above personal, the great abyss, cosmic waters, whatever you want to call them. When I'm thinking of Pisces, I quite often think of setting sail on your own into a vast, vast sea, call it the Pacific Ocean, and purposefully setting sail in the knowledge that you're giving yourself up to the great waters, that you're giving yourself up to something greater. There is a personal loss of power and a need to redeem oneself, to try to do something to make things better for the collective, to try to make up for a sin, to try to make up for something that went wrong, and the need to put it right. So Pisces is all about wanting to do something for the collective, which is completely selfless. When it comes to Aries, it's completely centered on the self, and it's nothing to do with giving anything to the collective. So there's a huge difference between these two. Now, if we are trying to live this at the moment, if we are experiencing this, then we are both torn between wanting to just lie back in the boat and just sail off into the great abyss, and eventually we'll sink beneath the waves, and it's okay because we'll get reborn into fire. Okay, so there is that, but we still have a little bit here left in Aquarius, and I just want to bring that into the whole energy that we're looking at now, the energy of our times, because Aquarius is about a higher communication, a higher understanding, a higher consciousness, and it's intelligent. And it has knowledge of the structures of the cosmos. It has knowledge of the mathematical formula beneath the physics and the laws of our dimension. It understands that structure. Pisces is about dissolving that structure and taking everything into an emotional, feminine water, where everything is blissed out, has no boundaries, and is just one, like blending with a great white light, let's say. So we've got all three of those. Now, if a baby was born today, it would have this as its natal chart. And that baby would struggle with a lifetime of trying to be the Dalai Lama or a Jesus prophet, or in some way born into a life of servitude and submission to the collective, or a focus and a complete need to be centered on oneself as important, as Venus is saying here. So the person, the baby born today, has a liking for and is attracted to the idea of self and wants to please self, but has a cosmic instruction to give itself up to voluntary work, or give itself up to working in aid, foreign aid in a foreign country, for instance, something of that nature, but is also highly intelligent. Aquarius is a very intelligent energy. It donates great ability with maths and science. Can you see how that baby, as it grows up, might be torn between the difference of the values, the principles, and the values that we've got here? A tough one, really. It's okay. It would have been fine if Venus hadn't gone into Aries and started the need to withdraw into the world of one. The rest of the sky is looking at the world of the many. So over here in Pisces, we're looking at a beach full of grains of sand. Here in Venus in Aries is just looking at its own grain of sand. It doesn't care about the beach. And Aquarius, in the meantime, is busy measuring and searching and scientifically examining the beach for its structures. Put it like that, I suppose. Okay, so that's just wanted to really just explore the energy that we're in at the moment, just see if it resonates with yourself. And yeah, that'll do for me. And I will see you soon, probably on Friday. And I hope you have a great time until then. Thank you for listening. Okay, bye.